Hey up gang, Toochie back. Pickups video, mini booter. It will be a mini booter, trust me. We're back. So, I have quite a lot to get through in terms of just pickups in the wild and a few trades. A kind of gifty trade, I suppose. So now you look at it. Flat beer. I've got a rubbish glass here, so at some point I'm going to have to go swap this glass because it's dead as a doornail. I can't, it's flat as a witch's tit. I'm not going to mention the weather. It's fucking hot. Right. I'm not sure if this music's going to annoy me either. I thought it might be a bit more of an attract mode, but it seems not. So it's the Volume 2 collection. Anyway, what's up? Hope everybody is doing okay. A lot of videos actually. There's a lot of videos flying up at the minute. I'm struggling to keep up. I think I've got about 38 in the to view list. So if I haven't got round to yours yet, I do apologise. I'm working my way through them. Right. So. Do the sort of trading, gifting type stuff as is customary on this here channel. So from a good mate, Keith the host, I sent him GTA 5 on the Xbox One. I owed him a little bit from a few bits from Blackpool. I've that sort of paid, offset it, and then a little bit more. So he's been very gracious. He found this. We had a bit of debate actually because we were texting each other, and I sort of said, "Oh, I've got the it's the rounder one that I need." And then anyway, he ended up sending me pictures. Ah, no, this is the version 1-up from mine. So I think got the original one. This is the next one, and there's one after this. I think that's right. Anyway, it's the Mega Drive Sega Arcade Power Stick 2. So it's got all the auto files. So I've got the OG. I've got two of the OG ones actually, very similar, practically the same shape. But less all the sort of turbos and stuff like that. It's not micro switched. I'm pretty sure the one after this is kind of more rounder, less elongated. I'm pretty sure that's micro switched. Or was it the Japanese version that's micro? I can't remember. Anyway, this is off my mate Keith the host. Go and check Keith out, top lad. Obviously a bit of a booter, and in case anyone, a few people have asked me, yeah, I support Liverpool. Just in case anyone has asked, or no, has asked. In case anyone is wondering, a few people have asked. YouTube of the month. Get on it. Get on it. Get voting. Right. Next up, this was Gordon Bennett. Was it long after Blackpool? I can't remember. So this is a trade-age, not quite a gift-age, so it might give you an idea who it's from-age, not fromage frais, fromage. I sent my good mate Daz, Co Jones, Co Balls, Golden Balls, Deloro, it's F-Zero on the Super Famicom. I think he bought the box and stuff like that, but the box was, no, the cart, the label had some sort of weird, I don't know what it was, he said it was like chemical damage. Anyway, I had a spare copy that I got from Leeds, fired it over to him, and good as his word, and I wasn't expecting, so I didn't really ask for anything. I just said, look, just hook me up later, as I always do, you know. It doesn't, I'm not overly, I mean, I'm not too precious about stuff like that. I know when people are good for it, and he's very kind. I think he's having a bit of a sort out, so he sent me the shotgun from House of the Dead Overkill, and he mentioned that this is like a Spanish Speciale, Escopeta para Mando V. Yeah, so it's got like a Escopeta para Mando V plus Juego, which I think is the game. But anyway, it's got like a weird slip cover to it and stuff. But yeah, it's all there. Quite nifty doober. So I did sort out. I said, because he asked me how I got it. I said no, I've only got. I don't know if you can see it there. Look, the hand cannon, which I sort of sourced for a few tubers, sorted them out with them. I've got them really cheap actually from a market stall. So yeah, Daz, Co Jones, Deloro, go and check him out if you haven't already. If you haven't, don't know what you're doing. You must be mad. Mad, I tell you, mad. Sorry about that, guys. It just something I was hoping may come off, but nah, it looks like it's not for me, unfortunately. I've just asked them if they've got anything else. Willingdon live on the tubes. It's alive. Right. Trade. Now he's been a bit naughty, this man, because we agreed a number of games, and he sent me through a great big hulking freaking box. It's from Dal, Retro Gaming Godfather, Scratchmaster Dal, as he's used to be known. So he's after, well, I've sent him some anyway, and he's basically sent me a box of booty. Box of booty for Tooty. So I'm just going to go through it. A couple of Bruces, well, one I definitely has a Brucey. Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, original soundtrack. I've never seen one of them before. And then a load of carts, which is absolutely amazing. So, N64, International Superstar Soccer 98. Multi-Racing Championship. See that? World Driver Championship, which I do have boxed actually. I'm pretty sure I've got all them three anyway. Forsaken, which I think I've got as well. So I'm going to go through the ones that I'm pretty sure. Can't remember which one. The Lawnmower Man on the Super Nintendo, which I've got that boxed. Mario Paint. I want to get that with the mouse pad and all that. Stunt Race FX. So these are US carts, so that's obviously I've got that. I think these are the four that I asked for. So all that lot there is all Brucey from Dow. Hero. So the ones I asked for are, they are, Lethal Enforcers, Desert Strike. Great games, strike games, you know. Daikatana, which is it John Romero? John Romero, the guy who did Doom. I think that is his game, it's failed. And Roadsters of Titus on N64, obviously. So please go and check Dal's channel out. Awesome guy. No, don't worry about that then. They've just said no, they haven't got anything else. No, we never got into gaming. Basically, they had a PlayStation. I reckon well, sent me pictures. Box, it's about 3 games. What, 30 quid for it? That's no way. If it had a big box full of games, I would have been interested, but not for that at 30 quid. Not that you need to know that, but. I'll bang me back. On with the show. Right. I think that's all. I'm just checking. Yeah, it is. That's all the trades. Move that over, because that's. Sorry, I'm trying to get organised, getting a bit of space. That's all car boot. I mean, there's a bit of boot there, but say nothing. Amazing. Right, let's go to pick it ups from charity shops. CX! Fucking bane of my life. Right, from charity shop for £1 each. The bloke there was trying to charge you £2 a pop. He was some standing guy, fucking knocked that on the head. Destruction Derby 2, big box edition, black in great condition. They had a box of what was essentially all the sort of demo discs and stuff like that, and I still wanted £1 each for them. I was like, nah. They had a few more PlayStation games. I would have had them for the cases, but I'm not paying £1 a case. Yeah, nothing. The games weren't great, you know. That's in fantastic condition. And then a couple of more currently type games. The Simpsons game, which has got a bit of water damage to it. Check the disc. The little thing, that's fine. To be honest, this and the next couple were bought purely as fodder. The CX, funny enough. So, I'll come on to that. Quite a good game actually. Ridge Racer 2. That is fully boxed and complete. And then last, took a bit of a flyer on this. It's not the one I was after. I think I need. What was it? Is that 5? Shit, is it 6 I need? I think it's 6 I need. Extreme Legends Dynasty Warriors 5. And I think it's 6 that I need. I think I've got this. Bit of a bugger. But nice case nonetheless. And as you will see, I need a case or something, yeah. Thought I did. I don't know what that's doing on there. From charity shop, £1. Ah shit, I got this, and I've got Borderlands as well. 360 for £1. I think it's only worth about £1.60. Or I think CX sell it for £2-3. It's about what it's, you know, it's about its value, give or take. This one I thought it might be a little bit more. It's not, but it's still a nice sort of edition. Transformers again, Cybertron edition, you know, in a nice little sleeve. And what I liked actually with this is that the actual case is different to the sleeve. Normally it's just, you know, the sleeve's exactly the same as the outside, but you know, it's got both discs and stuff like that. So yeah, for £1. Say the 360 isn't the system of choice. And it was talking about someone I can't remember. But I mentioned this before, even into the current gen, I would probably be PS4 rather than Xbox One, to be honest. The only thing that would convince me the Xbox One is just the rare collection, which is a bit of a bugger, because that does look awful. And this little curiosity, I saw this on the shelf. When at first I thought, oh, it's a GameCube. And then I looked down and it's like DVD, and I was like, oh, £1. It appears to have been something that Game released or issued ages ago, about 2002 here. Star Fox Adventures Collector's Edition DVD. I'm saying more of a curioso. There's nothing else in there, like. I'm guessing it's just a sales thing. I thought it was quite cool. I mean, the cover looks quite cool, let's be honest. Same ain't Star Fox Assault, but... Oh, shit, stick on the shelves. We love shit on the shelves. We haven't seen Grub Gun shit shelf for a while, have we? Talk about shit on the shelves. No, we'll do them. That's CX. We'll do that in a bit. I spent a little bit more... Well, I suppose it depends how you look at it. Than I would ordinarily in from a charity shop. As we know, people probably know for ages. They're wising up a little bit. There's one I go to. It's all right. It looks after me. Case in point here, but they're kind of being a bit more savvy with stuff, which you know they're entitled to do. It's their stuff they've been given for nothing. So there's one I go to, and they have bits and bobs every now and then. But I've got to go. There's one guy I have to. That if I speak to him. He knows where the games are and stuff like that, because they have like a shop, an online shop. There's some sort of weird system that's all linked into all these charity shops that they do, like scan books and games and all that kind of shit. So they're clocking onto it big time. But anyway, he goes, oh yeah, we've got some Mega Drive stuff like this. I was like, oh, I'll have a look. A couple of games, like Taz and that, and they had these two, and I thought, fucking hell, they're alright. If I can get them for the right price. And he was like, well, let's see what they're going for. And he went on to this fucking new thing they've got, and oh jeez, it's like $14.99, $8.99, and anyway, I think he managed to confuse himself in the process of these two games. So I sort of said, oh, I'll give you 10 for the pair, like, and he sort of said, oh no, it's all right. They go for more than that, and then blah blah, and then he was checking, and it works out that, like I say, confused himself, and he was like, just to make a point, he went, £12 for both of them. I was like, okay, fine, £12. So for £12, £6 each, we've got Toe Jam and Hill. This is in pretty good nick. I'll need to check mine. Label, manual, the lot. And there's actually no, tell a lie. It's got like a puncture hole for some bizarre. I mean, other than that, it is in great condition. Yeah, somebody just punched a hole through that one. And then Tojo Manuel in Panic on Funkatron. That's the second one. Case on this one's a little bit more ropey. It's one of the sort of blue box type cases, which I'm not sure if this came in a blue box type case. And the manual's a little bit more dog-eared. I'm pretty sure, well, I'm 100% sure I've got both of these games. If anyone's interested in either of them, give me a shout. Obviously, I'll just double check, you know, as we all do, you know, what one is might be better or the cart might be less appeal, you know, all that kind of shit. But essentially, you'll get a decent copy of this, or if you wanted either of them, let me know. Hang on, someone's just messaged me. Oh, right. It's alright, this wasn't what I thought it was. Okay. We've got one pile there, CEX, and then a bit of Buta. So we'll do CEX, and then we'll finish off the pickups, because the other ones, they're not like mega awesome, but they are quite unusual, I would say. So, some sort of filler titles, ones that don't crop up too often, and yeah, you know, fucking me and CEX at the minute, it's a fucking ball ache. Ian McGrath, thanks very much, mate. He messaged me saying, "Oh, Mario Baseball's online." I went, "Yeah, great." Clicked on it. You can't. Well, it's stupid because it's a shit site. It allows you to add it to the cart, but when you go to the cart, there's nothing there, and you have to right click on it and open it up. So, oh no, it's sold out. I was like, "Yeah, cheers, mate, but it's already sold." And he's like, "Oh, but it's still on there." I said, "Man," we laughed like as a joke. So, yeah, it's just a shit site. But yeah, thanks for the heads up, mate. You have to be like fucking lightning on that site. But then again, having said that, I'm pretty sure that some of the staff would probably have sold it, or they would have nabbed it from themselves. Case in point, go and watch Craig's Here Again's video regarding Jaws Unleashed, and he will tell you exactly how fucking stupid their store is. So essentially, he checked online for a game, messaged me saying about it, like I say, Jaws Unleashed on OG Xbox. And I was like, oh yeah. It's there, it's online in the particular store, can't remember what it's called now. And then about 20 minutes later I checked and it said it's sold out. So I messaged him and said, "Oh, if you're going to go there, I wouldn't bother because it's sold out." He's like, "Well, I'm going anyway." And this is how fucking shit the store is. So he goes to this store, he sees the guy picking, I'll tell you the story, but I'll just quickly reiterate it. Sees a stack of games that the guy's picked to send off. Says to the woman, "Oh, I'm interested in that one." She goes, "Oh yeah, sure." So she goes and gets the game before the guy's worked through the pile, sells it to Craig, which is like fucking made up. So what that means is, on their system, when she's scanning the game in, you know, like, beep, the fact that they've only got one in stock and she's scanned the only one that's in stock, because they only had one, it should say, come up with something saying, "No, this has already been sold," but it doesn't, which is fucking stupid. So their online ordering isn't linked into it doesn't appear to be linked into their current stock values, which is just daft. So, like he mentioned, he laughed. He goes, someone, aka like me, is going to get an email saying, "I'm sorry, we've been unable to source your game," and it's like, you fucking, it's just shit. That is not difficult to do. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Carl Woodland's had some fucking fun with them. But Twitter seems to be the route, apparently. Don't bother emailing them, just fucking slate them on Twitter and they come begging. I still get it wrong though, as in the case of Carl, but at least you get a more efficient answer. Anyway, some filler. I say filler, I mean, these don't, it's not like there's 10 of these online in stock, which is bizarre. There's more Legends of Zelda than there is of these games. NHL 2K3. Need a new case for that. This has got everything in it, because it would do, because it's a sports game. This one hasn't. Fucker. NFL Street 2. Again, these could probably do with a case swap, case clean. This definitely is a case swap, because it's got that weird, that gnawing, lots of sort of chewed the edges of it. Barnyard. Yeah, nothing in that one. I don't know if you can see that lot. So it goes like gnaw, like someone's chewed it. What's that about? Madden 05, I think that does all the Madden games now, and obviously that's complete, because it would be. There's only one more there's only one more 2K3 game. I think it might be the basketball one I need. I can't remember. This one is not the big box version, but from a collection, as in I've got the whole collection. It's not. It's a bit like Mario Dance mat or whatever you call it. You don't need the mat to have the game kind of thing. This comes in like a Final Fantasy Chronicles style box, I do believe. It's Odama. This is actually in great condition, other than someone's decided to chew the freaking clasps off, so it doesn't hold anything. I can't, but it's got the points in it and everything, so that's, you know, a definite candidate for a case swap. It's just like losing the will to live with CEX, I really am. And this one needs a new case, hence why I've got to check early for about PS2 titles. Yeez or Y's, whatever you want to call it, the Ark of Nepotism. The Ark of Nepotism. Nepotism. Yeah, I think that's right. She's alright, looks like an X Game Station one. Not cheap, but like I say, what I tend to do is, you know, like I mentioned before, just in case people maybe watching for the first time, from a CEX perspective, obviously it's not going to last forever, Jesus Christ. But if I get like a choicier cube title or a couple of cube titles, I'll sort of chuck in, you know, a PlayStation 2 one. It's just for the postage side of it, really. I can't be bothered to get up and get into the glass. So, actually no, I've got one last sort of bundle of items from the charity shop, which is a great, honestly, what I paid for them. They're not, I don't think, that's what I might say, I don't think they're worth a great deal. They are old 8-bit games though. So, again, one of the shops that I frequent, don't need that. And they tend to do a lot of furniture, really, mostly. They're the odd games, yeah, I think that's where I got the remote from, the boxed remote from, for £1. So I tend to do all the games for £1 sort of thing. And I know that there's a couple of ladies that fluctuate, different managers work at different times. And anyway, these are on the shelf. And I did that sort of double take a little bit because I thought, fucking hell, it's just nice to see some real retro. And so I grabbed them all. I think there was 13, one of them an empty box. But anyway. So how much are they? I think she thought that they were videos, or I don't know actually, she didn't really say. She said, no, 10p each. And obviously I didn't have any change. I think she counted 13, that ends up being 12. But just call it £2. So for £2, I've got these 12 games. Hang on, see if we can put them in some relative order. I mean, not that it particularly fucking matters. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We have for the Philips Video Pack GX 7000, do you believe it's called? Big old slurry of games. Race, Spin Out, Cryptography. So some of these have got, you know, that's that sort of style that I've got a couple of these, but I've got the bigger box ones from like the Booter. But these are really good games. I mean, geez, you know, there's no fucking date on this, is it? Printed in the USA. Oh, it doesn't say at the top. But I bet they're like, it's around 2600, I think. I'm sure that this was in and around that time. I think that's 14, Video Pack 14. Some of them tell what game it is. It doesn't tell you on the disc, it just says 14 on the disc on the cartridge. So unless it's on the front, you don't know what fucking game it is. Number 12 doesn't say what it is. No. I believe they're all in there. Number 2. Probably just saying the instructions. Number 5. That is Air Sea War. Zwei? Not Zwei. Golf. Zane, isn't it? 10. And then these I think these must have been late. Well, they are later numbers, but they obviously realised people didn't know what the fucking games were. So number 18 is, although it still doesn't say what it is. Oh, Laser War. Number 20 is Stone Sling. 19 is Catch the Ball. Catch the ball, motherfucker. 22 is Space Monster. There's some great artwork there, look. 29 is the Dam Busters. I don't know what's humming then. And lastly, number 34 is Satellite Attack. Or Satellite Attack, it's more commonly known. Yeah, Satellite Attack. I did ask the lady, I said, oh, they actually stuck it on here, look. Oh, no. Yeah, they did, yeah, on these later ones, they actually told you what was on them. Just say to the lady, oh, you've got the system. The chap who does the electronics, you have to get everything pat tested, he weren't about. So I'm still waiting on that, but it'd be nice to have 10p each, I mean £2 a base, I took, you know, under £2. Pretty sure that they're worth more than £2. So if anyone's got a feeling, Mark Verheer, Lactobilious Prime, I'm sure he collects for the GX, Philips GX. I'm sure it's GX 7000. Was it GS 7000? Or GS 7000? Anyway, if I get the machine, it'd be quite nice. If not, I'm pretty sure I can find home for them. Right, that is all of the pickety ups, and there's a very little Tales from the Booter. So yeah, not a great deal, nothing really to go nuts about. It hasn't, well, not as big as the last couple of weeks, and it was just fucking hardly next to nowhere. I got a couple of nice bits towards the end, and did another sort of swapsy trade with James, and that's about it. So to do that first, I picked up Early Doors Game Boy Pocket. He's obviously into his Game Boy. He was interested in it. It come with a couple of games. Actually, James, I forgot. I thought it only come with one game. Actually, come with two. So the 5-in-1, which is, and then Spider-Man X-Men. Just says Spider-Man X-Men. But I think he was after the Game Boy anyway, doing something with it, modding it or whatever. Also going to sort of fire him over next week, one of the GBA Advance that I picked up the other week. And he very, very kindly sent me in trade Mario Kart 64, which is amazing, amazeballs. Beat Racing Adventure, which I've got, it's a great game that is. Absolutely brilliant. I've got that box complete. And some fodder for CX, and I sort of said to him, don't you want any stuff? He was, nah, he's not interested. So, cheers, James. He didn't make any. He was good this week. I forgot to mention that this morning to him. I don't know if he watched last week. I wasn't trying to dig you out or anything like that, pal. It's just sometimes people ain't daft, and they'll clock on if they know that you know what you're buying. And my mate got me this, my mate. I think he said he paid £1 for it. Sonic Stress Ball Head. It's quite good actually. It's official. Oh, it's got little arms and legs, look. I feel better already. Right. Oh, a couple of randoms. These are in like a tub. They're quite a dirty tub, admittedly. And I just said to the lady, oh, how much are there? How much are the bits in there? She said, oh, don't make me offer. I picked these two up. I said, look, I think I had a figure as well. I think I might give that to my other mate. I just chucked her a quid, she was happy. A bit of a dirty bit, it probably needs clean. Thunderblade, they're both Commodore 64 games. And quite a nice Double Dragon 2 The Revenge. Obviously they've been in water at some point, well, not water, moisture. But it's all right. I don't know if anyone's interested in that, but I thought for a quid, I fucking, no brainer. I'm talking about Commodore 64. missed out on a light fantastic box. James says to me, "Oh, you're interested in Commodore?" I said, "Yeah." And he'd left it and he come running back over, and as he got there, some other like lizard just picked up and literally it was a couple of quid. It wasn't in the box. I think it's like £3. It's like, oh, God. Just would have been nice to have, because that literally got fucking nothing. But hey, them's the breaks. Next up, got a couple of 360 titles. Again, I've got this purely just for fodder. There's a lad with his dad, and he was nice, like, because he was just sort of saying, "I don't play these ones, they're rubbish." Alright. And he had a bag, I didn't know what was in it. I looked through it and I said, "How much I had?" And he said 50p, and I was like, "You sure 50p?" Because even I thought, "No, that's a bit bad." And his old man was like, "Oh, what is in there?" I said, "Look, I'm only after 2. I said, "Look, we do £3." And he's like, "Yeah, that's sound." So, like, not fucking that bad. So for £3, which I knew they're worth it anyway, and the lad was going to sell them. Forza Horizon, the Kinect version. I don't know if this is worth it. I don't know anything about this one, to be honest. I just grabbed it because the others were just like the Call of Duty type games and stuff. And this one, I'm pretty sure, is definitely worth more than that. And if not, it offsets the cost of that one. Star Wars 3, the Clone Wars. So there is them. Then we have for 50p each and a free, bizarrely, DS Lite charger. So the guy was going to give that free anyway, because I sort of said to him, "Run into this box, little box of games. So how much is charger?" He goes, "Oh, you can have that." I haven't bought anything at that point. And then there's a couple of games. I said, "How much are the games?" And he goes, "Oh, I don't know, 50p each." I was like, "So yeah." So I grabbed the ones that I thought, you know, for 50p. I'm pretty sure they're worth more than 50p. Call of Duty Black Ops, all PS3. There might be one or two. Call of Duty World at War. I think that one I might keep, because I'm pretty sure my brother-in-law said to me that's still one of the better games. I don't know, could be wrong. He's into all that shoot him in the face thing. Motorstorm. Now I can't remember if I've got this or I've got Pacific Rift. So that may be staying if it's the other one. And then obligatory Grand Theft Auto 4, which will, again, it's got everything in there. But it is not needed. So £2 and a DS charger. Not bad. Again, it's just more fodder. Oh. Not really any tales this week. I say it was a bit of a weird day. It started off okay with the Game Boy, and then it just fucking plummeted. I mean, everyone else I spoke to didn't do massively great. My mate who's into all his tools, he did great. And he'd been away for 2 weeks. So I said to him, "You fucking jinxed it now, Jamie. So that's it, because you're back. There's fuck all going, so you should piss off again." But he got loads of tools. I don't know anything about the tools. But he said he saved himself about 200 quid. Don't know what they call them. Circular saws or something. I don't know. I've had a couple of good weeks. I can't moan too much. For £4, oh, I haven't got a little tale about this one. It's not to do with me though. But for £4, because I had to. I said I had to. I didn't have to do anything. I don't need anything. But I sorted out the garage last week. I don't know if I mentioned this. I was off. Sorted out the garage. I bizarrely found a Wii. Who'd think it? Who'd have thunk it? I thought, you know, I was just fucking fighting to CX. But it was missing a nunchuck, and had another one that was missing a nunchuck. So anyway, I had to take 2 nunchucks out of my stash. But for this lady, she said, "Oh, £4, fucking bargain." So I don't really need them. Them ones are just fine to CX single. I think there's 6 or 8 quid each. I can't remember now. Whatever it is. And I got me nunchucks back. So, but yeah. So when I was speaking to the lady about this, because she did say she had a box of Wii titles, and I looked from, I think she wanted £3 each. There was nothing there that for me anyway, either as, you know, sort of as trade fodder or to keep. It was like Ice Age, some sort of Ice Age party game, stuff like that, and Wii Play, and no, it wasn't Wii Play, so I would have had that. No, yeah, Wii Play, not Wii Party. Wii Party is an alright one to get. Yeah, stuff like Wii Play and 100 party games or whatever you call it. There was a guy there trying to buy this memory foam pillar. So I talked to the lady and he was like, you slept on this? You slept on this? She was like, you know, she's like, well, you know, kept herself composure was. Sorry? You slept on this, you slept on this. No, I haven't. How much is it? How much is it? £4. I'll tell you what, I'll give you £2. She's like, no, it's £4. No, I'll tell you what, I'll give you £2. She's like, no, it's £4. This is obviously I'm early doors. It's like, no, it's still early, it's £4. Tell you what, love, I'll do you a favour, I'll do £2.50. She's like, no, it's £4. It's like, do you know this is a car boot? I could sort of see his logic a little bit, but he was so aggressive, man. She's like, yes, I do know that. He goes, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you, he goes, I'm going to put £3 in your pocket. She's like, no, it's £4. And he was like, fucking umming and ahhing. And he went, I'll tell you what then, how about if I give you £3.50? She was like, no, it's £4. And I, at this point, I sort of bought them and walked away. James come back over late, caught up with me, he said, fucking hell, what went on there then? I said, I don't know. I said, I bought them, and I knew they were arguing about a pillar. She said, yeah, someone said they were going to get reported. If it's a woman, I'm not surprised because he was a twat. It's way too aggressive. You can't, fucking, you know, there's sort of saying to people, look, you're being a bit unrealistic, and then there's telling them what you're going to give them. I'm going to give you this, I'm going to put this one in your, you know, quite, you know, for a woman on her own, you shouldn't be doing shit like that. With hindsight, I probably should have said something, but I didn't know. I thought it was a bit more jokey, kind of thing, a bit more of a banter. But James said, after, you know, when after I'd gone, they sort of said, I don't know who it was going to report who, I don't know. I mean, you can't say I'm going to report her because she's selling the stuff. But if I'd been there and I could sort of see that she was getting it, and I'd realised that she was getting upset about it, I would have said something. Because I'm, you know, it's the kind of guy I am. I don't want to see people, you know, be put in situations like that. It's not on. It's only with hindsight that I know that he wasn't being jokey. That when I was at the time, it just seemed like it was a little bit. But hey ho. Right. Last but one, and then we're done. Like I say, it was fucking so slow. I was really like fed up because I think because I had such a good run of weeks, and it's like an anticlimax. And bizarrely, I went to some of the older aisles and there was this bag on the floor that had a load of PlayStation 1 games in it. So I dived in, sort of thinking could please be some gold in there. I didn't really get to look at hardly anything in the bag. So there was 2 carry bags, I just sort of see the PlayStation games poking out. And the woman come up to me and she said, oh, you can have the lot for £2. I was like, really? She said, yeah, she said, you can just take the lot for £2. I was like, okay. And unbeknownst to me, she meant both bags. So, in one bag was now special. There's some nice, alright, case donors. Heart of Darkness is alright, but some alright case donors. But then in the other bag, for £2, I got myself another Slim Jim. With a nice, actually very nice, silver 8 meg memory card. So that'll go to the whoosh, drawer full of memory cards, and then again a bunch of PS2 fodder, basically. So some nice case swap outs here, I think, or a few case swap outs. So from £1 to £2, I can't really, not as good as I would have wanted, but I did all right from other, you know, other angles in terms of the pickups and stuff like that. So what are you gonna do? My Pakistani mates in contact, so they're all gonna, after telling them actually I've got an extra one, so they're all going, so it's worked out, you know. And then last on the list, my mate Jamie phoned me, said, oh, I'm at the top row. He goes, there's some Master System games up here. I was alright. The woman just dug them out. And it'd been a woman that I'd spoke to earlier and asked her about games. And to be fair, he was very, you know, Jamie's savvy like that. He just sort of stood a bit away and just sort of pointed, and I could sort of see him on the top. So I went over and she went, ah. She said, oh, you asked me earlier about games, didn't you? I said, yeah. She said, oh, Dougie's out the bottom of the box. It was free. Nothing, I said, don't need any of them, other than if it's Smurfs too, which is not. And so I said, oh, well, yeah, we were chatting. I said, I'm charging £3 each. I was like, no way. So, well, what do you think? And I said, well, I was thinking £1.50-ish odd, whatever. She went, oh, and £4.50. I said, well, I looked for them, said, they're missing the manuals, we should do £4. She agreed on it. And then she said to me, so how much are they really worth? I said, they are worth a couple of quid, literally each. So they've got no manuals, so that devalues them straight away. So we had this little chat about the value of stuff. She said, yeah, but old stuff's really collectible. I said, well, what about, he said, like some pot or something on the table. So, well, we'll keep that then, because that's going to get really old. She has some old camcorder things. I said, look, you can use that analogy across anything. Just because it's old doesn't mean it's valuable. She was asking about the console and that. I said, well, there's not a great deal value in the consoles, it's more in the games, but it doesn't matter, I bought them now. And so for £4, we've got Thunderblade. I mean, the labels and stuff are in really good nick. The inserts are a little bit... I think the boxes are quite good once they've got to clean them up, so if nothing else, some nice box donors. Afterburner. This is a nice box, it's nice and tight. And she said she picked these up from the car boot and stuck them in a box. This is probably the best of the bunch, and it's a shame that it's got no manual, and the insert's got one little nick on the outside. I think it's a nick, yeah, it is a nick. Kung Fu Kid, so yeah, I think that's a fold down there. But I reckon if I clean that up and swap the case over for, say, like Afterburn or something, that'd be a nice copy, because I say the actual carts and that are alright. So that's it, guys, that's a lot, as they say in your business. Who knows what's coming? I've got Nout brewing, so to speak. I thought that PlayStation bundle might come off. I'm not spunking 30 quid on the box PlayStation 1 with a couple of, like, I think it's Wild 9. What else was it? Well, Abe's Odyssey, which is probably one of the better ones, and then some other old tap. I can't really do with it, don't need it. So, take it easy, YouTube, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.